Mamegoma nails. Inspo. My drawing. That's the intro. Let's begin. I've started to make charms before I do the sets so that they're ready to go, and it's a lot easier for me to just work with my dominant hand instead of worrying about making charms with my non-dominant hand. So I've been making charms on a fake nail. That way I don't have to worry about it becoming super flat. I cure it for about 30 to 45 seconds, sometimes more than 45 seconds, just because it's so thick. You want to make sure that the whole thing is completely solid. We are going to be using the Beetles Shifting Lights color set today because it just has so many different colors. A lot of them are very solid, so that's really good for making charms and doing designs. When I'm painting all of my charms, I get the brush as close to the edge of everything as possible. If a little bit gets on the nail, that's fine. We can always file it down later, but keeping it clean really depends on controlling wherever the polish is going. I honestly really love the Shifting Lights set just because it comes with so many colors. It literally comes with 36 different colors and a matte top coat and a shiny top coat and a base coat and a glitter coat. Of the 36 colors it came with, I ended up using 8 of the colors for this set, and I'm so excited for my future sets because I just know I'm going to end up using all of these shades. Unfortunately, I have developed a very bad habit of never getting anything I'm doing in the frame. It's all out of frame, but just trust me, I did it by hand and I made this cute little mouth, and that's about all I have to say. I really like this charm from the mamegoma set that I showed earlier, where he's like on his little bag and he's holding a little red ball or something, but I wanted to make it a heart instead so that it could stay with like the pink and blue theme that I had in mind. I also made a front-facing mamegoma where it was just their face. I didn't want to do any stacking because I thought that the fins poking out would look kind of weird, and otherwise they look like little dongos, but maybe I could do a dongo mamegoma set in the future. It's just not what I wanted to do this time. I was doing 2 charms at a time just for time's sake, so while one was curing in the lamp, I was working on the other one. When I first started doing nails, I bought my primary colors in black and white because I really just wanted like the rainbow. I wanted every single color and every single shade, but I knew like, oh, well, if I want a blue, I can just take blue, and if I want pastel blue, I can add white, or if I want green, I could just make green with yellow and blue. But turns out dark royal blue is not a true blue and is actually so hard to use to make secondary colors. I said this before and I'll say it again. It is a never-ending collection when you start doing nails. I feel like I'm an organized hoarder, but at the same time, I haven't even scratched the surface. My wish list for nail stuff is so long. I don't know that I'll ever actually be done buying nail stuff. I don't think I will. I think that there will always be something new. Like cat eye just became popular in the past couple of years. What's next, huh? Actually, what are my nail trend predictions? Fuzzy nails. No, we did that before, right? Have we done that before? Have we done that? Have we done fuzzy nails before? Can we bring back the 100 layer challenge? I feel like I'm ready now. I just need a glove because that's a lot of time spent under a UV lamp, but I would love to do that. Actually, I think with the rise of sensory toys and everybody saying that they're just so overstimulated nowadays, I bet you that bumpy sensory nails are gonna become a trend in like the next 3 years or so. Like people are gonna put little fidget spinners on their nails, or they're gonna put like just bumps or something to like a worry stone but on their nails. Anyways, enough of that tangent. In case you're wondering why I painted on white sculpting gel, the color white, it's just because the sculpting gel is kind of foggy gray compared to the bright white color that I was looking for this set, and I was going to be using more bright white throughout the nails, so I wanted it to be really cohesive. I also used a jelly pink on the was it called nozzle, the nose, on the seal's nose, and for the cheeks, because it just kind of ombres itself out. Oh, I guess I did that entire face off camera. That's cool. And just like that, another baby seal ready to go. Aww, how precious. So cute. Although I only have like 3 nail videos, I feel like I've filmed myself shaping nails a bajillion times, so just here they are. They're ready to go. Let's start decorating. Beetles also sent me their rubber base collection. It comes with 6 different very natural nude shades. They're all super jelly, so they were perfect for this set. Although rubber base is really good for strengthening the natural nail, and you can apply it without a base coat because it literally is a base coat. I did use it on a fake nail just because I wanted the extension for the set anyways. Rubber base is really meant to bend with the natural nail, which prevents it from chipping or peeling off of the natural nail. So basically it would be perfect for your toes, or if you're doing a set on your natural nails. Back to the set though, as you can see, I'm doing some easy designs just so that there's a bit more dimension going on the nail before I glue any charms on. Gluing everything on is always as satisfying as it looks. It feels so nice to actually get everything that I worked on my hands. At this point, I had been working on this set for a couple of hours. Sculpting takes a very long time. In fact, this video was about 2.5 hours, I think, worth of footage before I cut it down to the, well, right now it's at 5 minutes, but it's gonna end up being like 10. Sorry guys, I just take forever to do everything. I luckily have a horde of different charms, so whatever didn't fill in the space from what I made myself or what I wouldn't draw on my nail, I could just fill in with a charm. Like I had angel wings, or I made a cherry out of sculpting gel that looked really cute. It's all about giving that low-key kawaii junk nail look where every nail has something going on. I really don't like plain nails. It all has to be full. Let's see if I could speedrun this next hand. I did an OPI jelly white for my thumb, obviously glued on my charms, did my other base coats, and they all were identical to the other colors that I did on my other hand, knocked out the polka dots, put on that cherry, glitter again, obviously. I moved this charm. I know I glued it on the other hand, but I did end up moving it to this hand. Some more little sparkly star flakes. I did a light pink color block for this nail instead of the light blue color block. And just to prevent the charm from really coming off my pinky, I only did one wing instead of two. And just like that, the set is finally done. And here is the reveal. I had so much fun with this set. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what I should do next, because I have plenty of ideas, but I'm always taking suggestions. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.